Welcome back to the vlog. Today is a very sunny Sunday and the weather is perfect for going out because it's like sunny but it's still cold, like 15 degrees. But today I'm just gonna enjoy my rant. I made some coffee with pumpkin spice latte and my current favorite mug. I love pumpkin. Today actually marks a week since I've been back to Berlin, to Germany, since my trip back home. After every visit back home, I just always need some time to settle in again because I'm overwhelmed with this sadness that I'm leaving again. I have like this love and hate relationship with Berlin and also my home country. I really wanted to leave when I was a kid, but after that I realized how comfortable it is to just live back home and how I've lost so many privilege since I moved here. And life is honestly just so much better back home where I have my support system, I have my family and my closest friends. There are cars, the family driver, the helpers. It's just, I don't have the chores. And I know I sound like a very spoiled brat, and in a lot of ways I probably am. I just always need some time to accept my life here again. Anyway, that is the little TMI of the video. I haven't really had the time to read or journal in Indonesia because it was all just go, 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 errands after errands. This first weekend back home, I just really wanna stay inside and have a chill weekend. Now I'm just gonna journal my thoughts a little bit and also get ready for October. Can you believe we're going to the 10th month of the year already? I've also not been reading this book when I went back home, so I'm still like a little bit more than halfway through, but I'm starting to get a little bit bored. It's the 3rd of October. Happy release day for The Life of a Showgirl. And it's actually also a holiday, a bank holiday in Germany. So it's the perfect day to be a Swiftie because I can wake up at 6 a.m. and listen to the whole album with no having to rush going to work, opening up my laptop or anything. So I've just been listening to the whole album on repeat. I think my favorite right now is going to be Wishlist because I think it's just a very cute and hopeful song, and I hope Taylor does get what she wants. The second contender, I think it would be Elizabeth Taylor just because I love the beat. I love Eldest Daughter on the first listen. It was the one that felt the most relatable and it was kind of like slow beat, so the kind of music that I prefer from her actually. I mean, my favorite albums are Folklore, Evermore, and The Tortured Poets Department, so that says a lot on my taste of music. I like music with more meaning. Those are my favorites so far. I'm just gonna enjoy the day being a Swiftie. Okay, guess where I'm going right now? I think it might be too extra that I'm doing like a full face makeup for this, but I'm going to the showing of The Life of the Showgirl in the cinema. I think it's a music video and some lyric videos. I don't know, I don't care, I'm just there. I just want to be there, one of the first people to see the music video because it's playing at 9 p.m. here, and I think the first showing in the US is also around like 3 p.m. So basically it's all showing at the same time. I'm not dressed up too much like a showgirl. I'm just wearing this maxi skirt and this brown top. Very fall vibe though. Besar. Oren nama teal. I'm finally on the last part of this book. I feel like because I'm not really into the rock and roll scene in the 70s, I don't know a lot of the names that Patti Smith drops in this book. There are just a lot of characters throughout her life that she mentions in this story, when she doesn't really go into depth about who they are. Like, she will just write 1 to 2 sentences about this person, and that name keeps popping up once and again, and I'm just like, who is that again? This might be a minority opinion, but I would say that this book is a skip. This is a real love story about Patti Smith and Robert. But if you don't really know who Patti Smith is and you're not into rock and roll scene in the 70s, I think this book could be a skip. I'm stealing my fiance's jacket today because it looks so good. So good. It's so oversized, but I'm feeling it. Today's Friday and I have to go to the office, so I thought I'd go out and do a little solo date today. There's something in my eye. I'm going to go to this ramen place that opened earlier this year, and they do like this like single cabin, so I'm going there because I'm eating alone. Feeling a little bit too preppy going like this into this side of town, but hopefully I'll be okay. I'm gonna go to Vagabond because I think I wanna buy. I'm searching for like a fall boots, like the brown boots that's comfortable, and I saw one there that looks really chic. I also wanna go to the Festival of Lights. It's actually my main goal of this solo outing. It's to see the Fate of Ophelia shown on the Berlin Fernsehturm. So hopefully I can catch that as we're waiting for the sky to darken up. Let's see some boots. Enak. Natronnya kerasa dikit. Ini aku bilang ya, karena aku nggak suka rasa natron. Dapat bonbon lagi ya. Ya. Bonbon 2.0. I recently got the Alba First Spray Serum, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to use it. I often see people on the internet using it as like a fixing spray after they've done their makeup, but the person who sold me this told me that it's supposed to be like a skincare because it is basically a serum. It feels very moisturizing. I've had my Dyson for like a year now, so I can definitely say that I've been using it long enough to give like an honest review. And to be honest, if this breaks on me, I will definitely get a new one because it has changed the way I style my hair. I have like pretty straight hair as you can see, and it's a bit boring. And I love like a little bit of waves, and I used to do that with like a straightener, you know, like the curling method. And it always makes my hair very frizzy. But with the Dyson, it just... well, at first you will look like a puddle, but with time the curls will loosen up and you will get like the natural wave, and I am obsessed with it. And this is the result. It's like we're in the mountain. We're at the botanical garden today, and it is so nice. I want to visit in the fall just to see all the beautiful leaves turning brown. And now we're kind of like on this hike. Well, not hike, but it's basically a replica of plants that grow in the Alps. It's very interesting.
You learned to drive. You learned to swim. You learned to lie. Keep something within. You learned to write. without him. You learn how to live without. You learn to walk. You learn to breathe. You learn to fight, to get back on your feet.
I'm so excited. I made myself this mochi filled with cream cheese and mango. And I also cleaned my windows. Now it's like looking so good. I know that it's autumn and it will be winter soon. There will definitely be a lot more rain and snow. But I hate looking at dirty windows. Okay, now let's test this together. It's so perfect from here. It's honestly really good. It's actually not that hard to make it. I told you guys that I really wanted to read a more autumny book, but I haven't found one yet. Right now I'm still finishing Madonna in a Fur Coat, and honestly I have mixed feelings about this book. It's a pretty short book. It's less than 200 pages and it's set in 1920s Berlin, and it follows a young man who falls in love with a girl in Berlin. And even though I think it was published in the 1940s, but the way that this book has been translated to English makes it very easy to read. I still have, I think, 40 pages left of this book. I think I might finish it today. At first I was really frustrated about this book because the protagonist of this book often talks about how meaningless life is. And while I understand that notion and I think about the meaningless of life very often as well, reading it from his point of view kind of makes me feel like he's just a whiny man, because he has a lot of resources in his world but he's just not using any of them because he is so melancholic. He is so stuck in his head, in his mind, of how no one would ever understand him, that he is unable to do anything that would make his life useful to him and to others. But then as his relationship with this woman progressed, it got a little bit more interesting. Let's see if I end up liking it or not after I finish the whole story. Overall, I think this book captures the essence of loneliness and connection really well. But I've seen a lot of reviews describing this book as romantic, and honestly, I wouldn't describe it as romantic. Maybe because I can't relate to these feelings that are talked about in this book a lot. I just saw it as like a self-awakening that if you never choose yourself, if you never choose happiness, then you will end up stuck, punishing your own self by not participating with the world. So I think this is well worth a read. I would recommend it and I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys soon. Bye!